Hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren. I am your resident intuitive baddie. And I'm going to do a spread for you. I am going to pull some tarot cards. I came up with this spread just now. So we're going to ask, what is coming into alignment? Why is it coming into alignment now? And how should you be moving after? And then I will also check what the unseen energy is as the bridge of incidents, and I will pull 3 cards for each of the cards that I pulled for the questions, not the energy. So yeah. I just finished the Starseed Oracle series I had going on, and other than that, on my TikTok, I've been doing a lot of music reading channels. And it's like, they're all almost always love songs. And I love love, but it's getting kind of annoying. I want to read some other energy. Oh my god, no. No, not. Don't let it be what I think it is. Okay. All right. So what is coming into alignment for you is the Ten of Cups reversed. It's coming into alignment because you've got the King of Swords here. And how you should move, 8 of Wands reversed. And then the underlying energy, or the unseen energy, is the 3 of Wands reversed. Let's unpack this. Okay, so what's coming into alignment for you is the 10 of Cups. So how I'm reading that is, you might be in an energy right now where it doesn't feel like you have everything that you want in a happy ending. And what I'm getting is this is more of a mental thing. So 10 of Cups is, well, one, it's pretty much wish fulfillment, but it's also a family card. It's about I'd say emotional fulfillment, since it's cups. So yeah, there might be a part of you that might feel very, very far away from your dreams. That's what I'm getting. I'm not even gonna lie, it is giving a bit of love, this spread. What I'm getting is that you don't feel this in a relationship. What I would hope is that it's a self relationship and not another person, but I'd be lying. I'd be really reaching if I ignored these cards. So why is this coming into alignment now? Why are because it's a reversal. I'm getting that this is your energy now, and that's shifting. King of Swords. Now, I'm getting heavily that this is another person and not you, as much as I so wish this is you. The biggest thing that's coming up is good communicator. I know the King of Swords is also very, very strategic. So if you have another person in your field that this makes sense for. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the animals, because you have an owl, a bat, a crow, which is what represents the swords in this deck. And then you also have, is that a dragonfly? What was that? That's not. I think that's a dragonfly. What does a dragonfly look like again? I'm getting something about nighttime here by the animals, because owls, bats, I think it's the owl and the bat more so, a little bit the crow, I think just because it's dark. This person might be a night owl, you might be a night owl. How you should move, though. It says we have the Eight of Wands in reversed. So what that gives me is don't send any messages. Because, yeah, the question is for you. It's not about whether this person is coming into contact with you. Oh, God, what am I getting? And then, okay, so the underlying, the things that you can't see that are happening are Three of Wands reversed. So Three of Wands is typically about travel. It's about embarking on a new journey. Obviously, it's in reverse, so let me look at this card. You got this girl. She has a surfboard. A little bit of tribal tattooing. I don't know if all of them have, no. She's looking out and like into the Red Sea. Red, passion. That's in reverse. So not traveling. What you can't see is that the distance is short. The distance is short. That's what the card is telling me. All right, let's get deeper into this. We're invested. Okay. So, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this because I literally just made this up. What is coming into alignment? Ten of Cups. Can we get some cards to clarify the Ten of Cups? We'll take that one. Ooh, do I take both? I'm gonna take that one because it landed there. And, oh, this is more than one anyways. All right, so clarifying the Ten of Cups, we have, which one was first? We have the Fool reverse, we have the World, and then we have the Five of Cups also reversed. No idea what order they came in. There is a lot of this blue-green energy between not just the three cards that were just pulled, but also the Ten of Cups card. There's a lot of this blue-green energy, this heart and expression energy. So the Fool is a card of new beginnings, but we are in reverse. So what that's giving me is that this isn't something that is new to you. The Five of Cups reversed indicates, so the Five of Cups upright typically is the crying over spilt milk type of card. So in reverse, what it's indicating to me is you see value in what is left. And the World is the last major arcana card, ending of cycles, closing of a chapter, completion energy. It's giving, and it's funny because of the World card, right? It's giving unfinished business. Almost like you don't want to start something new because you still find value in what's left over from whatever happened. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. I just had to stare at it longer. All right. So with this 10 of Cups in reverse energy, it's coming into alignment because you closed out the cycle yourself, is what I'm getting. What I'm getting is that because whatever this isn't your first rodeo. And you see value in what's left, but I guess you're no longer waiting, or you didn't wait to close it out, I guess, how you thought you were supposed to close it out. So you closed it out yourself. And kind of what I'm looking at is she's by herself in this bubble, right? And in the reverse, 10 of Cups, even though this isn't like a complete circle here, it's just like I'm looking over here and this is where the family lies, right? This like nobody's alone here. And this person, at least the hair looks like this person. So it's like, yeah, what I'm getting is that even though it doesn't look like the happy ending you wanted, you did what you needed to do to mentally close this out yourself. All right, let's put that up there. So let's clarify why this is happening now. Can we please clarify the King of Swords? Okay, so clarifying why this is happening now, which is the King of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords reversed. Give me a second to do the same thing and look at the cards. As the spread goes on, we have more of this like blue-green energy. lot of orange here, some sacral creativity. And then the King of Swords is all blue. So what I'm getting from these cards, because the Two of Pentacles is in the middle, it's balance. Balance between these two swords energies. So Seven of Swords reverse, it's not reverse, it's upright. Seven of Swords is about somebody being sneaky, somebody lying, somebody just not being truthful, trying to get away with something. And then on the other side, you have the Five of Swords reverse. So that's the end of conflict. So even, okay. So what I get from this particular Two of Pentacles card is when I look at these, we have this one, which is real, tangible, and then this is like, to me, spirit. It's like, it's a battle of the physical and the spiritual. So on the physical side, we have the Seven of Swords, where it might be ingrained in somebody's psyche to be this way, to deceive. Maybe they've always kind of felt like the truth has gotten them in trouble, or it's just something about not being used to living in the truth, or feeling like they always had to be sneaky. And you know what, with this particular Seven of Swords, like, I'm getting, like, he looks like he's hunting something. Like, it looks more strategic than trying to get away with something. And then Five of Swords reversed, end of conflict. So maybe spiritually, this person realizes how much conflict this type of energy brings into their life, and they don't want it anymore. They don't want to live in conflict anymore, or whether it's inner or outer. And the fact that this is on the spiritual side, and like, even how the spirit, like, this is the one that's raised as opposed to this one. Yeah, I'm just getting that this person's higher self has seen, I guess, the lack of benefit from the way they've been operating. And so they've decided to come into balance within their life and within whatever is going on connected to you, so that they could become the King of Swords. They could be more strategic and a better communicator. A little stoic, but yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So how to move next. Eight of Wands reversed. Such a pretty Wands card. So colorful. Oh yeah, in reverse. It doesn't want to communicate. Or it doesn't want you to communicate. Nope. Actually, I will take that one. All right. Eight of Wands reversed for how to move next, which signals to me don't communicate, or at least you don't send any messages. To clarify, we got Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so this might be something that haunts you at night. Like nine of Swords, I think of as actually no, eight. I find the Eight of Swords to be the overthinking card. But yeah, Nine of Swords is similar in that sense, where it's just like you're not getting any sleep. But what I like about this one is you have these 8 crows, and then you have the 9th one is white. So what that's giving to me is that if you've watched Endgame, which most people have, so if you haven't, go watch it. It's a great movie, great end to a series. But you know how Tony asks Doctor Strange how many scenarios there were, and I don't remember the amount that he said, but basically he was saying, but when Tony asked how many do we lose, and then he asked how many do we win, because how many they lose is like, it was like something thousands. And then when he asked how many times do we win, he said 1. And what I'm getting is that what is keeping you up at night is the one chance where it works out. Because maybe this is a very special connection to you, very strong connection. Which, I mean, Six of Cups. Especially because in this Six of Cups, you have this like this best friend energy with this dog, especially because it's a golden retriever of all dogs. But I mean, if you know, you know. Six of Cups is past people, past energy coming back around. So, and even with the Four of Swords, you got this Four of Swords with this red string too, kind of confirming what I'm saying about special relationships. I'm always pulling twin flame energy, man. I'm fucking sick of it. But yeah, so what I'm getting is this is something you might have overthought about a lot, and you need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to go into isolation and recover. Allow yourself to heal, and just trust that it's going to work itself out, because it will. Yeah, I guess that's the spread. Drop a comment if it resonated at all, if you have any insight, if you want to share what you might be going through, and if you want to do work with me, my email is in the description. I offer decision clarity as well as longer form programs to help work on improving areas of in your life, if there are specific situations that you would like guidance on. But other than that, I want to thank you for watching this video, for listening, and until next time, bye.